Today we will discuss about SQL Server data types.
My name is Vahul Garg and I welcome you on our YouTube channel Decode ITES. Decode ITES provides you single learning platform for multiple IT technologies.
Today we will discuss about SQL Server data types, types of SQL Server data types, categories of SQL Server data types, in which multiple type of data types available in SQL Server. What is SQL Server data types? In SQL Server, type of data called by column in table, variable, or parameter is called data type. Data can be text, integer, date, or string. SQL Server covers all options with a variety of available data types. In short, SQL Server gives you a long list of data types that you can use in your SQL Server designing. In SQL Server, each data that you are using, that you are saving, must have one data type. For example, in your college records, your name is alphabetic field, your date of birth is date field, your marks and contact details are numeric or integer field, and your fees is money field. Developers need to be very careful to select the appropriate data type for each need during database designing. Each data type has its lower and upper value with storage and memory requirement. Selecting correct data type helps DB Engine for better data management. It boosts the performance of your system as well as it gives better management of your data and database system by a database administrators. DB Engine algorithms are very capable to manage the appropriate data type. That's why selecting appropriate data type gives a better opportunities of performance optimization and ease the database management perspectives. Types of SQL Server data types. SQL Server comes up with two types of data type, default or built-in, and another is user-defined. Default or built-in data types, as name implies, comes up with SQL Server installation, and this can be divided into 7 categories. Whereas user-defined or customized data types gives you flexibility to create data types based on your existing default data types with additional checks. Customized data types are database level property and valid on current database only. These are useful for developers to define data type once and can use them across the database. These are very useful for developers to define the data type once and can use them across the database. We will discuss customized data types in next lesson. On basis of your default data types, you can create the customized data types by combining two type of data types or categories of SQL Server data types. SQL Server supports multiple data types and those data types are divided into multiple categories. Exact numbers, approximate numeric, date and time, character strings, Unicode character strings, binary strings, and other data types. We will be discussing each category in detail in coming slides. Exact numeric SQL Server data type. Exact numeric SQL Server data types consist of 9 data types for bit, exact number, currency value, and numeric with precision. First is bit. Bit can hold either 0, 1, or null value. This can be used for true and false kind of data. Next is tiny int, small int, and big int. These four are similar data types. These are used to save the integer. The only difference is the minimum and maximum values, lower and upper range. Tiny int can hold 0 to 255 with no negative values. Small int can hold from -3 to 7682, positive 3 to 767. Similarly, for int, we have the larger space, and big int can really hold the very large values. This changed the storage requirement of these four integer data types. Tiny int need 1 byte, small int need 2 byte, and int and big int need 4 bytes. Similarly, numeric and decimal are having the same purpose and we can use them alternatively. Both are capable for scale and fixed precision numbers. Storage requirement of decimal and numeric, it completely depends on the precision value. If precision is between 1 to 9, it will hold 5 bytes. If precision is between 10 to 19, it will need 9 bytes. If precision is between 20 to 28, it will need 13 bytes. If precision is between 28 to 29, it will hold 17 bytes. Next, we have small int and money. These data types can be used for monitoring values with currency symbol. Again, the difference is between the lower and upper range. Small money can hold the small values with 4 byte of storage requirement, whereas money can save the really large currency values with 8 byte of storage requirements. Approximate numeric SQL Server data type. Approximate numeric data type consists of two data types that store floating point numeric data. These data types mostly used for scientific calculation. We have real and float. For real, we need 4 byte of storage requirements, and for float, it depends on the n value. If n value is between 1 to 24, it needs 4 bytes, and if n value is between 25 to 53, it needs 8 bytes. Real can support up to 15 digits of precision, and float can support up to 7 digits of precision. You can see the lower range and upper range of both data types are very high, and it can really hold the very large values. Date and time SQL Server data types. SQL Server provides 6 different data types to store date and time value. First is date. Date can store only date value without time. Default value of date is 1900200101, and default format is YYYY-MM-DD. YYYY is for years, MM for months, and DD for date. It need only 3 bytes of storage to save the value. Next is date time 2, and small date time. These three are similar data types used to store date along with time with fractional seconds. Default value of all three data types is 19000101200000 seconds. Accuracy of date time is 33% of seconds. That means it will save the value in the increment of 0.000, 0.003, and 0.007 seconds, whereas date time 2 will hold the values in 100 nanosecond increment, and small date time will save the values in 1 minute increment. It's better to use date time 2 and avoid small date time or date time parameter. Default format is again year, month, and DD, and hour, minute, and seconds with fractional of seconds. Default precision of date time 2 is 7 digits. You can see the space requirement. Date time need the 8 bytes, whereas date time 2 on the basis of precision. If precision is less than 3, it will need 6 bytes. If precision is 3 or 4, it will need 7 bytes. For small date time, it will need 4 bytes. Next is time data type. Time need 5 bytes. Used to store only time value. Default format is hour, minute, and seconds with fractional second details. It provides accuracy of 100 nanoseconds. Next is date time offset. Date time offset need 10 byte of storage, and it's similar to date time 2 data type and include time offset along with the date time. Character string SQL Server data types. Character string data types provide 4 data types to store fixed or variable length data in Unicode format. One is character, and it needs n byte of storage on the basis of n value. It can hold up to 0 to 8000 characters. This is used to store the fixed with character data types. You can use this data type when you know the incoming or input data will have this much characters only. Next is varchar n. Varchar n is variable length data type. It can hold up to 0 to 8000 characters and need extra 2 bytes of storage along with n value. Variable length data type can be stored on the value of n. This can be used when you don't know the exact width or the length of the data coming to the SQL Server as an input, but you know the maximum size or you want to limit the maximum size. For example, any field or any column or any value that is coming to SQL Server and for which you don't need the exact weight, but you want to limit the maximum weight of the data type to ensure there will not be a very huge entries coming to SQL Server. You can use this data type and will be the maximum value or the maximum weight that can be inserted. Varchar max, when you declare varchar max, it gives you an option of inserting very high values up to 2 GBs of data in one value, similar to varchar and but the storage limit is very high. Next is text. Text also can hold the very high values and need n byte plus 4 byte of storage and depends on the values of the data inserted. It is variable length character data type, difficult to manage for DB performance and index maintenance perspective. Please avoid using this data type. It will be deprecated in SQL Server future releases. Unicode character string SQL Server data types. Unicode character string data types provides three data types to store fixed or variable length data in Unicode format. In Unicode character, we have three data types, nchar, nvarchar, and ntext. All these three data types are almost similar to character string SQL Server data types in non-Unicode format. The only difference is the upper range. For character is 4000, for nchar is 4000, and ntext is also a half because Unicode characters need two times of storage than non-Unicode characters. And rest of the characteristics and usability and limitations are the same for nchar, nvarchar, and nmax Unicode character string data types. Binary SQL Server data types. Binary SQL Server data types can hold or store fixed or variable length binary data. First is binary data type. It can hold up to 8000 bytes and storage it completely depends on bytes used. It's a fixed width binary string data. Where binary can again hold up to 8000 of bytes. It need extra 2 bytes for DB engine to manage the variable length data type. Variable length binary data is completely based on the value of n. And the next is image. Image is also considered as a blob object and difficult to manage from DB performance and index perspective. Avoid using this data type because it may be deprecated in future release of SQL Server. Other data types in SQL Server. We have discussed the 8 categories of SQL Server data types, and each category has the specific type of data types with a specific purpose. For other data types, we have Microsoft has clubbed the special requirement or special type of data types under this category. So let's see what we have here. Cursor is useful for row-wise processing and checks. Cursor can hold rows and traverse them for processing one by one. Row version, it returns automatically generated unique 8-byte binary numbers within database. Hierarchy ID is a system data type with variable length. We use it to represent a position in a hierarchy. Next is unique identifier. It provides 16-byte globally unique identifier number. Next is XML. This data type is used to store XML data in SQL Server. The SQL Server execution plan is one of the best examples of saving XML in SQL Server. Spatial geometry type. This is used to show the data in flat coordinate system. Spatial geographic types. We can use spatial geographic types for storing data such as GPS latitude and longitudes. It represents the data in round earth coordinate system. This data is usually used to locate the positioning by longitude and longitude locations, and this is very useful while you are working such systems and you are using SQL Server in background. Table. Other than tables or temporary tables, we have table variable as well. It behaves like a table for storing and processing of that. It's non-persistent and no need to drop like a normal table or a temporary table. We have clubbed some of the example of using the data types in your SQL Server system. Let's see. While you are creating table and you are mentioning the column names, you have to mention the data types. See, roll number is integer, name is varchar with 100 and value. That means name can't go beyond the 100th variable length character. Next is date time. class, and section. Section can be A, B, C, D. It can't go beyond the single digit of character. That's why we have given a char with the single value or the single n value. Similarly, while declaring the variables, we need to declare the data types as well. Here, at the rate count is int, at the status is bit value, and at the rate value is varchar n. This is the small example of using the data types, but in SQL Server, as mentioned before, each and every data must have one data type. We have completed our today's lesson over SQL Server data types. For any questions, please leave comments on video or contact us.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share and comment our videos. Also subscribe to our channel.